And welcome to Let's Meditate with Sharada and Tony, proudly provided by the Wellbeing Reconnection Foundation.
Hi, good evening, everyone, and welcome to this evening's gathering. We are enjoying the many wonders of the new year because it's going to be such an exciting adventure that we don't know what it's going to be about. Every day is a magnificent day because we don't know what is going to unfold for us. So that makes every day a very, very exciting day. So, to begin with, let us cultivate and strengthen the connection between the coherence of our hearts and the clarity of our minds. So, let us close our eyes and just get ourselves into a posture of great ease and reminding ourselves that we are magnificent spirits having a human adventure in this lifetime on this beautiful planet of ours. So focus our attention on the area of our heart because our heart is the seat of our soul, the seat of the divine spark that we can imagine the beautiful string of daisies that we make when we are a child. All our hearts are connected with this beautiful string of divine energy. And let us just rest in this connection with our hearts, with our divine self, with the magnificence of our being. And then we can imagine that with each breath, we are breathing in the gift of life from the universe. And then as we breathe out intentionally with full awareness, our appreciation and gratitude for who we are, for where we're at, to the whole of creation. So let's continue to breathe in through our skin, the trillions of pores of our skin, opening up to receive the gift of life as we breathe in to our heart. And then as we breathe out our appreciation and gratitude through those trillion pores in our skin cells, out, connecting with the whole of creation. Appreciation and gratitude. And breathing in again the gift of life through the pores of our skin, all the way to our hearts, to that spark of divinity. And as we breathe out our deep appreciation and gratitude for who we are, our connection with the whole of creation. And just continue breathing in through the pores of the skin, all the way to the heart, to the divine spark, and breathing out appreciation and gratitude. Focus your attention on the area of your heart. Imagine your breath flowing in and out of your heart center, breathing slower and deeper than normal. Breathing in to the count of 7, hold to the count of 7. Breathing out to the count of 7 and hold to the count of 7. Let us begin. Breathing in 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. In 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. In 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. In 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. In 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. In 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. In 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And now let's practice consciously creating more joy chemicals at will. Whenever we feel that we could do with more joy within us, we can immediately do so. And the more we practice, the easier it becomes. And the more at ease our cells will be, receiving those beautiful joy chemicals to support the well-being of our cells, our immune system, the whole body. So remembering that we are the Chief Executive Officer and we have the capacity to entertain any thought that we want or dismiss any thought that we want. So by being aware and being mindful, our magnificent spirit, the skillful observer, can notice the thoughts coming and going. And then also to consciously decide whether we wish to entertain it or we wish to dismiss the thought. So let us go back in our memory banks and find an event, a person, or a pet that brought so much joy in our hearts. And we bring this memory to our mind's eye and we entertain this memory. And by doing so, we are creating more and more joy chemicals. And using our capacity of imagination, we can imagine that our hearts are beautiful balls of light. And within this beautiful ball of light, we can also imagine that there are little sparks of sparkling light that's filled with the joy chemical. And then we're going to allow those little sparks of joy to flow from the heart all the way to the top of our heads, and we are going to touch every single cell with this beautiful spark of joy. And as the light touches those trillion cells, every cell will light up with a spark of joy. And the magnificent spirit that we are, observing those little cells sparkling up with the sparks of joy all the way down our face, our necks, shoulders, arms, to the tips of our fingers, all the way down our bodies, our legs to the tips of our toes. And for a moment, step back as a magnificent spirit and observe the sparkling cells in this beautiful body, the temple of our magnificent spirit. Revel in the beauty of the sparkling cells filled with joy. And then we move to the next exercise. And this exercise is to purify, strengthen, and realign the three powerful energy centers in combination with the three ancient sounds. Starting with the first energy center just beneath our navel. And wherever our attention goes, energy flows. So the energy of the sound follows our attention. And in the first center, we repeat the sound "oh," and we allow this to reverberate deep into our first energy center, purifying, strengthening, and realigning this center for our optimal health and well-being. Then we shift our focus to the second energy center, our solar plexus. Here, we repeat the sound "oh" and allow the sound to reverberate deep into the second center, purifying, strengthening, and realigning the second center with all the other centers of the body for our optimal health and well-being. And third, we shift our focus to our throat center. And here we repeat the sound and allow the sound to reverberate deep into the throat. And we can have a sense that this reverberation goes all the way to the tips of our noses as well, purifying, strengthening, and realigning the third throat center with all the other centers for our optimal health and well-being with ease and with grace. And let us repeat the sound from one center to the next with Sadhguru for 21 times. And now let's continue to meditate, focusing on the heart, the breath, divine self. We are pure consciousness. We are one with the whole of creation. Very gently bring your awareness back to your breath, to your heart, to your magnificent self, and allow yourself to become fully present in your temple of the spirit and the environment around you. Wiggle your fingers and wiggle your toes. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. So thank you all for coming and joining us on this beautiful day. Your hearts, your presence make a big difference to the space that we are in. The joy, the love, the laughter, every little bit of positive energy makes a difference to our environment. Every step we take, every breath we take actually, makes a difference. So each and every one of us, even though we're one in billions of humans on this earth, yet every single one of us make a tremendous difference to the whole. So continue your beautiful work, having a pure intention of uplifting the consciousness of our humanity and to spread joy and love and compassion for one another. And there's lots of people out there who are suffering, and we shower them with our grace and with our well wishes and with our compassion and love. May they be at ease and may they find whatever they need to feel much better in themselves. So the weather now is doing some very strange things. One moment it's cold and one moment it's wet and one moment it's hot. So just go with the flow and be flexible. Drink more water when you need to, put more clothes when you need to. And I'm smiling because today we had to bring out our beanie for a moment there, just to keep our heads nice and warm and our ears and our nose and our. So, it's so much fun, all these surprises we are getting every day. So make full use of it because life is for us to live fully. And we can make our days a happier and healthier day. So take care, everyone, and make sure you go for your walks, breathe deeply, and of course, spend time with your loved ones, your friends, your families. And that in itself creates so much joy in each and every one of us. So take care, and we will see you again next week. Bye for now.
Bye.